What's up, everybody? My name is Scott. I'm hanging out with you this week, giving you a little bit of a lowdown on what I'm up to. First off, I got contacted over the weekend by a local police department here in New Jersey. They have some spooky stuff happening in their police department, and they need me to come investigate it for them. They didn't know that they were getting in touch with one of their own until I got on the phone with them. They're not as psych as I am. But I digress. It's going to be a lot of fun. They want to do a ghost hunter style video. So I'm going to go in knowing nothing. I'm going to bring some of my really cool ghost hunting equipment, and we're going to have a lot of fun investigating an actual police department. What kind of spooky stuff could possibly be happening in there? What do you think? Leave it down in the comments. Next, the most exciting news for today on Monday, as far as I'm concerned, is I am going to be on the Paranormal 60 with Mr. Darkness Dave Schrader himself. That's right, Darkness Dave. You might know Mr. Dave Schrader from such things as Holzer Files and his brand new show that's on right now, Ghosts of Devil's Perch. That show is awesome. And I'm sorry it took me a second to spit that out. It's Monday morning. I just got out of work, and my brain is running on Windows 2.0 right now. So I'm going to go on that show, and we're going to talk about some really cool stuff, specifically true crime and the paranormal. Do they mix? Now, up until a couple months ago, I used to say no. I don't think that true crime and paranormal mix. But the universe said, you know what, Scott? It does mix, and we pick you. You are going to get into the mix, and you're going to become involved in the next part of the update. And that is the cold case of Dena McHan. Dena McHan is a young woman who went missing out of Lodi, California in December of 1981. I was only 4 months old and over 3,000 miles away when this young lady of about 18 years old went missing. Her family was on vacation. She was supposed to be home. And an older sister who lived in the same town but not the same house got worried when she couldn't get in touch with her sister Dena. She went to the house and found that Dena wasn't there. After frantically searching for her, she contacted her family who was away and said, "You need to get home. Dena is missing." Fast forward 40 years. One of the younger brothers gets in touch with me via the internet and says, "Scott, can you do a photo reading on my sister and let me know what you think?" My knee-jerk reaction was, "No, sorry, I don't do that. I don't really work on missing persons cases or murders." And he said, "Would you please just humor me? We're really at a dead end, and you seem like you might be able to do something." So I did it. I did the reading for him, and as luck may have it, he recorded it, which was great because it didn't make sense at the time. It didn't jive. He didn't know anything I was talking about. It didn't make sense to him. But over a year later, new evidence resurfaced. New evidence surfaced. It couldn't have resurfaced if they didn't know about it. But it was evidence that was around, but they weren't aware of. Let's put it that way. It surfaced. A private investigation team got their hands on it. And then they re-listened to my reading. And the evidence in this box suddenly matched the things that I was talking about in my reading. And we're going to go over all of that. But the first part of the series this week, Dena McHan, is to really go into depth about how I got involved, my methodology of doing mediumship, some strange coincidences that I'm just thinking about in the last weekend of how things happened here in New Jersey and how they happened in California and where in New Jersey I actually started this reading from and where I ended up in California. Not even the private investigators know this coincidence yet. They're going to find out when I talk about it this week. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, please do me a favor. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And anytime that you see something come up that says Dena McHan, make sure you click on it, listen to it. And this is also going to have a companion podcast where we'll get more in depth with all of the information because it is a lot. So if you're into cold case files, paranormal, mediumship, and paranormal investigations overall, along with investigations. I mean, it's everything. It's everything. It's a whole thing. So if you're into that, please do me a favor and make sure that you hit like, subscribe, and hit the little bell to let you know when the notifications are coming. So like when I go live or post a video, you'll know. Click on the bell, or wherever you're watching this. Make sure you get the notifications that I'm coming with new information for you. All right, like I said, running on Windows 2.0. I'm a little bit laggy this morning, but that's okay. That's okay because we're getting the information out, and that's the most important part of this. So as soon as the podcast is up for the Paranormal 60 with Mr. Dave Schrader, I will be sure to post it everywhere. As soon as the videos are up for the investigation at the police department, I will absolutely let you know that. And of course, stay tuned here because every single week I'll be putting out new content with Dena McHan's case until hopefully we bring her home. Thanks so much. Let me know what you think about all this stuff in the comments. If you're into this, please write True Crime Paranormal down there. Let me know that I have an audience for this. Okay. Have a great day. Have a great Monday or whatever day it is that you're catching this on. Have a great day. And I look forward to seeing you really soon. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are the best.